Alright, so a bit of an early start to the morning today because we got a boat to catch. But that's still an hour away. We got an hour's drive to get from camp to the boats, and someone's bloody excited. Listen to this girl. Look at her. Are you excited? Where are we going? You don't even know. Alright, let's get to this boat. Alright, so behind me is the ceiling to North Stradbroke Island. We've got a few days planned on North Stradbroke. We've got about half an hour until this boat leaves, so I'm just going to walk Freya around. There's a little bit of grass here that she can go toilet on and stuff. She's excited. I'm excited. I'll see you guys on the boat. Alright, so we're on the island now. First things first, I'll let this little one burn off some energy. Go! So once she's had a bit of a run around, gone to the toilet, get back in the car, and we'll start making our way around this island. I guess we'll head straight to the north side, because that's where our camp is going to be. So we'll head straight up there, just to check it out, so I have an idea of where I'm going to be staying, and then start exploring, I guess. Go look at some of the attractions. The birds are going to get you. Look out. The birds are attacking you. Watch out, Freya. Watch out. They don't like you, pup. Watch out. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. Look out, Freya. Look out. Watch it. Look out, pup. Alright, we're about 10 minutes up the road. And it's time to leave the bitumen and start hitting up some tracks. So, gonna drop tyre pressures. We'll just go down to 25. I don't think it'll be too bad. Alright, so I've decided to pull up on the beach somewhere. We're not quite where I'm supposed to camp tonight. That's only just up. Yes, hello. It's only just up the beach a bit more. But there's not really anyone right here. There's a good space between me and everyone else. Like there's some people over there and there's some people over there. So I thought it was a good spot to stop. Freya can run around. You're meant to have dogs on lead. I am putting Freya on a lead. She can run around. So yeah, stop here, have something to eat, relax for a bit, then I don't know, might continue exploring the rest of this beach up here. This girl's loving the sun, aren't you? You're loving it. You just want to relax on the sand. Let's go for a swim. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Go, go, go. Woo. Woo. Come on. Come on. Come on, look at this. Watch out. Watch out. Go, Brando. Whoa. Yeah. The waves are kind of picking up, I think. I don't think it's a good idea to bring Freya here. She's going to get dumped. What's he doing? What's he doing? What? Oh, here comes a wave. Here comes a wave. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rah. 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 Yeah, don't drink it. Well, the sun has just come up. Thought I'd get up for a sunrise this morning. You know, really get the full experience of being on this island. Sadly, the tide is on its way up. So if I'm to go for a drive, I have it till about 10 o'clock to make use of the beach before the tide will be too high. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll just wait for high tide and then go out at about 11ish. You know, that way the tide started to go back down a bit and I should be able to drive around and not have to worry about getting stranded with high tide. Now I've got all afternoon to drive around anywhere I want pretty much. All right, so it has just turned 8 o'clock, and as I was saying earlier about me waiting for the next high tide and then I'll head out when the tide starts going back out, kind of a good thing I did, because there's still about 2 hours until we actually get high tide. And this is my way out. This is the one and only track into this campsite. As you can see, the tides come right up. So I'm gonna have to go into that to get out if I was to leave right now. And it looks like it does come all the way up here. So I've still got a bit to go. Obviously, I've I've walked that, I know it's not that deep, I could easily drive through it, but then you deal with all the salt water on your car. That's not great either. So, yeah, we'll wait till about 11 o'clock and then, I don't know, it'll probably be a lot like that, to be honest, by then. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get out of here. Go explore, Freya. Now we'll just drop off this and we'll wait for this water to come out and we'll drive on through. Oh, we're gonna go now. Boom, easy. Look at that. Hardly a splash. Perfect. So we're heading on a bit of a walk along this northeast coastline, I guess. I'm not sure if we're on it yet, but there's a spot called like a North Gorge walk or something, and it's kind of what we're heading to. Hopefully get a few lookouts along the way. Yeah, let's see what this Northwest Point is all about. We're just gonna send it. You watch me come all the way down this track just to get blocked at this end. So I've ended up pulling up to this wicked little lookout. Now I've just stopped here for a few minutes because, I mean, one, it's a wicked view. But two, I've seen some whales going across. So I was just been watching the surfers, been watching some whales. The waves down there are wicked. It's a fantastic place to surf. And yeah, the whales have just been kind of going across there towards that point. Don't get me wrong, I still think I'm not meant to be here. I'd gotten lost in the bush. Not really lost, I know my way back, but I just started taking all sorts of different tracks, and this is where I've ended up. So I'm going to keep working my way back over towards this north point here, and I reckon the tracks that I'm currently on now will probably end up being gated, and I'm probably going to have to go all the way back still and find my way back onto the track I started on. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so I thought I'd do a little summary of my experience on Stradbroke Island. First things first, let's go with the price, because anyone that's coming here probably wants to know how much it costs. With my size of car on that early boat, it cost me $106. My boat ride back is only $79. Now, camping for 3 nights cost me $78 all up, so, you know, practically 20 bucks a night. Downside is, to get to most of your campsites on the island, you need to drive along the beach. To be allowed to drive along the beach, you must purchase a 4-wheel drive permit. Bang, slap another $58 on top of what you've already paid just to get to your campsite. That puts my total up to $317 before I even get to the island. I don't know if I was expecting a bit too much of the island, or maybe it used to be really good and now it's getting locked up. I don't know. But there is not much 4-wheel driving you can do. I thought that it would be like Fraser and like Morton, and there would be tracks all over the place and you can go 4-wheel driving and exploring and maybe things to see. There are tracks all over the island, but they're gated. You can't get on them. Now, I did manage to sneak my way onto a few of them, and don't get me wrong, I managed to find a wicked little spot with that overlooking the main beach there, but I don't think I was meant to be there, and I think if someone found out and caught me on the track, then I might have got in a bit of trouble. So that is a bit disappointing. Now, you do have a lot of beaches, so if you want to drive 32 k's down a beach, turn around and drive 32 k's back the other way, you're more than welcome to. This one I'm on now is probably 5 or so k's. You can drive all the way up that end, turn around and drive all the way back. That seems to be about the extent of the 4-wheel driving on this island. When I first came over, I did jump on a track that was completely open. It kind of just went straight up the guts of the island. Other than that, I struggled to find anything else that seemed like I was allowed on it. Dogs are very restricted. Dogs must be on lead everywhere you go. I wanted to do some fishing at Amity Point, but you're not allowed dogs around the boat ramp, not allowed dogs on the jetty. So that kind of just put that off. I'm not really equipped to fish off the beach, but that's a me problem. There is quite a few beaches you can take dogs. There's one that I'm currently on, Flinders Beach. You got Main Beach, and there was another one at North Point. I don't know the name of that beach, I didn't go down to it. You can also do North Point Gorge Walk, which is where we spotted the whales. You got obviously the big gorge there. Very nice walk, you're allowed dogs on that. The cafes seem pretty friendly. I didn't go to them, but when I did drive past, there were a few people there with dogs. They were, you know, having their coffees or lunch or whatever, sitting outside the cafe. So the cafes are probably pretty friendly with dogs. Ultimately, is it worth it? In my opinion, probably not. It's very expensive just to get here to start with. Don't get me wrong, it is beautiful. These beaches are awesome, especially on a calm day. That water is crystal clear, beautiful swimming, nice white sand. It is beautiful. I've really been enjoying it, just sitting on the beach, relaxing, having some swims, trying to explore as much as I can. It has been enjoyable. I have picked the perfect time to come here. It is pretty quiet. It's the middle of the week. It's just after school holidays. And I'm sure last week this place would have been packed. On the weekend, probably packed. I just got good timing and have managed to enjoy my campsite all to myself. Didn't have to have anyone else near me. So my timing has made this really enjoyable, but it's just so expensive and not as much to do as I thought there would be. Does that mean you shouldn't come here? No, definitely not. If you have thought about coming here, you definitely should and experience it for yourself, because it is only my opinion at the end of the day. Am I glad I did it? Yes. I'm glad that I came over here while I had the chance. Would I do it again? No, I wouldn't. If you've been to North Stradbroke Island before, let me know your thoughts down below. Maybe I was expecting a bit too much of this place and maybe I was a bit too harsh on it. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're getting ever so close to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'll see you guys in the next video.